And the Florida sheepdog.
All right.
Moving on.
So, last time we left off in the small fortified village of Sneh.
What?
Yes,
Nah.
Sneh.
God bless you.
Yep. We had two dwarven companions, one the Lord Rolf Bratland, who was joining us on our merry way, where we were tasked with taking the south road towards the city of Dragon's Reach, where we will inform the High King of Lindum what's going on in the north. So, we awake the next day, bright and early, ready to resume our passage.
Wake up! Wake up!
I would just like to take a second. Okay, done.
I just scream in everybody's head. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Can you be any more annoying?
Oh, don't tempt me, I can.
It's too early for you.
I'm a morning dog, okay?
I'm gonna feed you to the wolf.
Yeah, they can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Hmm.
What is this phrases?
I don't know. It pops in my head out of nowhere.
Okay, we need to start off just like I always start off, and I'm gonna roll for cooking.
All right, time for some breakfast.
Ooh.
Did someone say breakfast? I want some charred meat.
Will this be the first time I actually make something that everyone can eat?
No?
No.
Ooh,
Oh.
so close. So
Still a
close.
no. I slightly burnt it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as burnt as it usually is.
What type of
Just
food did you
slightly.
make?
Oh, I made some nice horse.
Horse? Well, I don't think the
A
stable
horse,
master
of course,
will take that kindly.
Yeah, I found some chickens out back.
Oh, geez, so you stole?
Oh. I'm sure that won't come back to bite you.
We're just
Right.
gonna act as if this is Legend of Zelda.
No, it's Skyrim where if you touch a chicken, everybody in a 100-mile radius wants to kill you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I swear, the horse said it was okay.
You can talk to
Never
horses
trust a
too?
horse.
Sure.
So what was our direction, GM?
You are to take the south road.
Get a map to see the road?
Yes. So you are in top right, village of Sneh. You're supposed to go all the way towards Dragon's Reach.
Yeah, I say we head on out and head to Kilma. After I eat all this food, of course.
All right. So the day goes on. How long do you want to spend eating? About an hour or so?
Maybe 30 minutes. It's I can wolf that. No pun intended.
Wolf that.
I mean, I really can't eat here, so we have to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Character or player knowledge.
Yep.
Well, let's head on out, guys.
All right.
I pick up whatever burnt meat they had.
All right. Leaving the village, you continue on the road. You make your way towards the larger town of Kilma. The day passes, mostly without event. And you prepare to make camp for the night. Y'all make camp for the night, right? Or do you want to travel all the way through the night? It's completely up to you.
I think we should travel.
I look at the elf because we all know he's the one that's going to be not wanting to go. He's down, I'm down. Let's go. that okay with you, Delicia?
He is leading us. I don't mind. It's whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like stand awkwardly and shuffle my feet.
Shrug your shoulders and keep going.
All right. So what are we doing? Are we gonna keep walking, or are we gonna rest for the?
There's no rest for the wicked.
Okay.
Bam. So we're no, I'm just kidding.
All right. You continue traveling through the night. As you keep going, however, exhaustion begins to set foot. However, you are able to travel the extra miles. Everybody take 2 fatigue points.
2 what?
2 fatigue points.
Can't without my character on.
Oh, well, just make a note of it.
-2.
Oh my god, where's my fatigue?
I'm so fatigued.
All right.
Turn fatigue.
I say we stop a little before dawn. Get an early breakfast.
Well, where are
I'm not player knowledge, I'm not hungry, but I agree with you anyways.
Player knowledge. I'm always hungry.
we? DM knowledge. Where the hell are we?
Here.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
Look at that tiny little blip.
Need to
So
zoom in.
You can zoom in on that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm zoomed quite far in.
What I'll do?
Whoa!
Changing things up.
Brought the other map
Fire
forward.
lanes. I did bring the other map forward.
Yeah, the one that sticks out the corner.
Yeah,
So okay, we're there.
we're there.
So if we travel through the night, we make it 1 block.
Each block is a day's travel. If you continue to travel through the night, you go additional 1 block. Or 1 hex.
Okay.
And that's on roads. Traveling off-road is slower. Right. Who knows? Go there,
It
find
wasn't
out.
important, so we're not gonna go over there. We're just gonna go to Kilma.
Okay, fine then. Alright, so morning time, guys. We gonna stop and eat?
You know, if we're gonna stop and eat like every square block, can we just like assume, unless you're purposely making us do that
For now.
for now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll stop, eat, and rest.
Okay. You rest up, you regain your fatigue, and you're ready for the day's journey.
Let's start that journey.
Did we move a hexagon?
Yep.
Okay.
You're making so much progress.
I say we just repeat the last day.
As you travel through the night and get closer to Kilma, the hills slowly begin to turn into farmland. As you pass this farmland, you can see through the fences on either side of the road the farms themselves being worked by elvish slaves.
Hey, look,
My
Elrand. Isn't that your cousin?
oh.
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 My curiosity snags us a rabbit. Is that possible? Can I do
Oh,
that?
you knew that bastard too?
You think he ended up here?
So you're trying to go hunt a rabbit?
Yeah. I want
Oh dear.
we hunting rabbits up in here.
Okay.
No, not deer, rabbit.
Go ahead and give me a roll versus the survival skill.
Survival. Oh, I don't have survival.
So it's going to be DX or IQ -4. So an 8, which means you do find and catch a rabbit.
I'll cook it.
Okay. I come running back in wolf form, seeing as we're still sort of in the ice area. And I drop the rabbit right in front of your face, and I like sniff, and I'm like, and I give it to you.
Which
And then I pick it up. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Miller.
Okay, so I pick it up and I break its neck to make sure it's dead.
All right.
A success?
The rabbit makes no noise as you hear the bones crack beneath your hand.
Woo!
yummy. Was that the dinner bell I heard?
We're making stew.
Oh, it's so sad. Okay.
I put my paw on the pot before you enter or put the rabbit in there, and I tell the Unis, can he just cut off a little bit for me, please?
She wants the hindquarters for herself, dear.
Okay, so I cut off. I make a slit at the neck and I give her the head.
Why rabbit?
I mean, all the hindquarters. Okay, so I cut off a piece of the back.
I take the head.
Okay, and then if anyone knows this reference, I need some potatoes.
All right, Bugs Bunny.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
All right.
I'm Samwise Gamgee.
That
Yeah.
night, it begins to snow once again. It starts out light, but begins to get heavier as the night goes on. It begins to get difficult to see where you're going.
Okay, I'm going to cast a weather dome
Okay.
because it lasts for 6 hours. So
Yep.
Hopefully we survive it.
6 hours every day or 6 hours per week?
6 hours per
FP. Rebel.
time I casted duration.
Okay.
But you won't be able to move with the weather.
That's what I was about to
dome.
ask. Does the weather dome move, or does it say
Well,
when?
isn't it nighttime still? Oh no, it's morning, right?
It's beginning to get to nighttime. Yeah.
I mean, if we're staying here the night, then I can cast it. Hey, Drago, can you ask the wolf if we're staying the night?
Say just to Elrond. You can ask her yourself.
She and Wolf.
Yeah, I'm in Wolf.
Yeah, wolf though.
Okay.
You can ask her. She can't answer you, but you can ask her.
So I say out loud, "Are we staying the night?"
I look over at Alicia and say, "Well, what do you think?"
I cock my head to the side, flick my ear, and I roll a hearing.
Okay. Besides the gentle fall of the snow and the wind through the
Heard
trees,
much.
you don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
And I shake my head up and down with my tongue sticking out.
I guess that's a yes, Elrond.
So I'm gonna cast a weather dome.
I start to
That
gather.
is a success.
All right.
I start to gather some branches and sticks and whatnot to make a little fire pit. Whoa, that is. Oh,
That's zoomed in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little.
And then we send the other two off to go get more wood for the fire and everything.
The other two, the
The
dwarves?
NPCs.
Okay.
They're going to be the other two.
Okay.
Ooh, just popped my hip.
All right. They go off in search of firewood. And about an hour passes and they haven't returned.
Well, shit. I guess, Alicia, you want to check along the coast over in the forest? I'll fly around the open area, see if we can see where they went.
What for?
Well, it's been an hour and I'm starting to get cold. I'm we want that wood.
Oh.
I know you
Oh,
got the
yeah.
little coat. You're fine.
I mean, I guess. I
Alrighty.
traipsed around past the thing right here.
They were just cramping our style anyway.
I turn back around. You do realize that if we lose the king's son, we are not going to be welcome back home, right?
I think we need to find this guy. 'Cause I need to learn some more stuff.
So I start flying up the coast to try to find him along the open area.
Okay.
Just how big is my dome? Because it doesn't really say how big it is.
I believe
It
it's.
doesn't give you an option to say like how big it really needs. How
Could
like,
it just encircle the camp, like at the edge of the tent?
I mean, there's no reason why
No.
it
Yeah.
can't.
I think the max is like 5 yards, 10 yards, something like that. Yeah. We'll
Just
say
the
it
camp.
encircles the campsite.
Alright.
So just just like a little bit of the red trees as well.
Okay.
Also, you didn't give us site limitation.
No, I didn't. That's on purpose.
Okay.
There you go. That's 5.
Perfect.
Except that's on me. It's my aura. I don't know how to like leave it there.
That's
We
all right.
can't see it either, so
Oh.
you can only
Let
see
me go
what you
ahead and
draw.
draw it in.
It's gonna be that one right there.
I'm drawing the circle, so hang on. It's very rough, but whatever. That'll be alright. I think. Everybody can see that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the weather dome.
You the man.
Lone Star, since you are going up north, I need you to give me a perception check.
86?
Yep. 3d6 versus your perception. Sight or vision. Okay.
Pretty sure that's vision is 10.
So you don't see anything out of the ordinary. But nor do you see any signs of where they might have gone. Dom, go ahead and give me a 3d6 roll for tracking. Yep. I believe it defaults to, I think it's IQ -4.
IQ -4. Okay. So yeah.
Okay. You see that their footsteps lead northward.
Like this north or this
Or-
north?
Over.
Following the coast of the river northward.
Okay.
Like basically,
Going this way.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
like that way. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
So while they're doing that, can I like go like right here and just grab some wood and then start making a fire?
Yep. Yeah, you can go ahead and start grabbing some wood from there.
Grab.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Don't need
Does
to
it
roll
smell
to
like?
light it.
I'm kidding.
Without any weather problems in there, you can light the fire easily.
You also have the spell you can just light it with.
However, it does the dome does slowly start filling with smoke.
Oh, shit.
Well, damn.
I move outside the dome.
Actually, you can't, can you? Once you're inside.
No, you can get out.
Oh no, I'm thinking the force dome. Okay,
Yeah, fourth one. Yeah.
that's right.
So, okay, question. If the weather dome cannot keep physical objects out like that, how does it specify, how does it keep the smoke in but not us? Like, what is...
Steam, rain, wind, that kind of stuff. It keeps in.
Okay. So if I was to blow my fire, it would keep it in.
Yep. Just inside the dome, the air remains fresh and the temperature remains comfortable for the caster.
Oh yeah.
It remains fresh, so therefore it should filter out the smoke.
Okay. I mean, I would assume that would keep it fresh from outside elements, but yeah, we'll go ahead and
you
say.
can still walk out. You can still walk out of it, so there's no reason why smoke can't leave.
Yeah. Okay. No worries then. No worries about the smoke.
Yeah, we told
So
him.
my 7 is for acute sense of smell or discriminating smell, whichever one.
Okay. Pick up a smell of an elf, and it's not the elf you travel with, and it might even be more than one elf.
I kind of hug the trees a bit while sniffing the ground.
Okay.
I tried to reach out with my mind to see if I can hear her, talk to her, see if she anything, even though I can't have any luck.
Yes, you can reach her with your mind.
Anything over there, Delicia?
I smell something funny.
What do you mean funny?
It's not Elrond either.
Oh, what about me?
You don't have a smell.
Well, I'm guessing it's probably the same thing as Elrond. So is it another elf, or what about the dwarves? Do you smell them?
No,
I don't smell the dwarves
actually, I
either.
don't.
Do you see their tracks or anything?
I see a pair of tracks, but they're smaller than dwarves.
Yep, you catch absolutely no scent of the dwarves at all.
So while this is going on, I'm just sitting there by the fire.
Wait, question. Do
Uh-huh.
elves have a bigger footprint or do dwarves have a bigger footprint?
Elves have longer footprints. Dwarves have bigger footprints.
Yeah, wider and
for-
longer.
To tell them apart, you might have to go ahead and make a tracking check. Be able to tell what kind of footprint it is.
What I meant was I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
IQ -4.
Okay, so yes, you can tell that that is a dwarf footprint that you are following, or two of them, two sets.
Oh, so they are dwarves. So I stand corrected. These might actually be the dwarf feet.
Alrighty. Well, let me see if I can see any tracks from up here. I'll fly towards the river and kind of look around and see if I can see anything with my vision sight.
Give me a roll.
Actually, that is a success. Yes.
Check one thing real quick. Don't mind me. There it is. Do a moment. Okay, so you see an area where the snow has been completely melted away. Right up there. Look towards the North River where the trees end. There.
There? Oh, right there.
Yep, that's the one. That
Okay.
green spot.
Alrighty. Do I see any footsteps leading up to it or anything like that?
That is where the footsteps seem to just suddenly end.
Alright, so I reach out to both of them and let them know I think I found the end of the footsteps and looks like there's something fishy going on. Yes, I use those words.
Great, I'm hungry.
Cool, then get up here. It'll probably get you here faster than anything else I tell you.
Just bring me the fish.
I can't grab them.
Gosh.
Unless you want our slobber on them.
Mm.
Okay.
La, 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 la.
I'm still fishing. So I would say by now we've been here for what, an hour or two?
We've already
Yeah.
been here an hour before we started looking for them, so I'd say close to pushing 2 hours.
Okay. So when we come back, my dome is gone. Just I guess.
Okay, I'll remove it.
I mean, I assume. I mean, I don't know how far we're going or how long it's gonna take me to get there. I'm gonna miss it. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
I don't like when you roll.
Me neither.
It's not fair.
What, I don't get to roll?
Not
No.
often.
Never.
Hey, Delicia, do you smell anything around here? I know you have a better sense of smell than I do.
Hold on, give me a second.
I'm like hiding behind the tree, just FYI,
Okay.
because I don't know where anything is. I'm just walking.
I'm still hovering up above.
I'm not sure if I do or not.
11 meters.
that?
I'm just measuring the river.
Oh,
Seeing if you guys had
great.
to walk across, it's all. So, you smell the faint scent of burning ground, but also a smell of cooking meat. The smell of wine, candle wax, but it's very faint, as if it was here not too long ago, but then suddenly wasn't here anymore.
Here is and where?
Right there.
Player to player
Um,
here. Would she be able to smell that it just up and disappeared? Does she smell that it went somewhere else, or?
She can tell that the smell suddenly stopped
Okay.
being there. Like it's not fresh anymore, but there's no sign that it could have gone.
So I smell ooh,
What is
it smells kind of grassy, like
Sorry.
oh, shut your mouth.
I stopped myself.
kind of grassy, like almost vineyard type.
Like grapes or wines or
Yes, grapes.
okay.
And oh, they cooked meat too.
Cooked meat. I prefer it raw. Either
Ugh,
works.
it's giving me a headache.
So do I hear all this?
Yes, I'm talking to you as well. I'm passing it on.
But it was like a really, really long time ago.
Hey, Elrin, do you have any idea to figure out what happened here? Any way, any spells?
Good question. Do I have any idea how to figure out anything?
Do you have any? You don't have any detection, like
No,
detect
I don't
skills like that. So no.
I
But-
have perception.
Dom, your ears pick up movement on the other side of the river.
Wait, did you hear that?
No?
Hold on, don't move. It's coming from across the river.
Across the river?
I can't swim.
I don't see anything. Turn
No,
around.
no, wait.
Can you fly?
Get down here, dragon. I'm gonna jump on you.
Whatever is over there, it's loud enough for me to hear.
You can hear it over the river? How? All I hear is the river.
Superhero.
I didn't
Alright,
explain
well,
myself.
I'll fly
Yeah.
up and over and see if I can see anything, guys. I'll stay up high to avoid anything. Hopefully no one will detect me.
Yeah, because there's not like a Volkswagen bus flying in the air.
Hey, I'm only 65 pounds, okay?
He's a medium-sized
65
dog flying in the air.
Yeah, medium-sized dog. It's like a German Shepherd flying in the...
Basically, a
Actually, like a
fucking goat.
boxer. Yeah, like a goat. There you go. I'm the size of a goat. Thank you.
Do you scream like a goat?
It depends where you touch me at.
Okay, so give me a number in meters or yards. How high you're flying? Okay. All right. Go ahead and travel about 5 meters, whichever way you want to go, or 5 yards. Excuse me. Because the system.
And about right there.
You land.
Or not land. I fly over to there. Sorry.
Okay, just clarifying.
Yes. No, you're right. And I corrected myself as soon as I said it.
As you reach that point in unison, about 3 arrows go flying towards you.
I knew this was a bad idea.
I tuck my wings in, drop about 2 yards, and then start heading back.
Wow, that's fortunate. Okay, you're gonna need to make a dodge roll on the first. Okay. What's your dodge?
Eight.
Okay. If you drop 1 yard, you'll add 3 to that number to increase your target. So you'll drop 1 yard out of the sky, you'll get a little bit lower.
So, okay. So what about if I pulled up?
I mean, okay, yeah, I guess you could also pull up, but yeah. The general idea is that you move in one direction or the other.
That takes my number up to where I have a less chance of getting hit or a higher chance?
You'd be at an 11 dodge, so that would dodge.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll go ahead and go down.
Okay. Then you need to make a parry roll for the next one because you can only dodge once. So that one's gonna hit. Dealing 3 points of damage to the torso.
3 points of damage. But what about my damage reduction?
Which will then take effect so you don't take any damage. Let's see, 7 yards, which means -3 to his roll. So that is so the third shot misses.
Okay.
But you see 3 elves that have suddenly taken fire on you.
Do I notice anything about what they're wearing?
Yes, they're all wearing dark clothing,
Wow, that helps.
as if like they don't want to be seen. But you don't see any markings that would.
Ninja elves.
Alright, so I drop down, kind of make a U-turn, and start heading back across this.
Okay.
Do I make it all the way across, or?
You can do that next turn. Next time you have
Okay.
your turn.
So I
So
say,
right now,
hey,
just
welcome
hang out
back.
there.
Oh, I guess he's not back yet. So we can't see any of this, right? Or
So-
how far is
At this, you see the arrows flying out of the trees,
Oh,
And I can hear them.
Right.
and you can hear them. If you each give me a perception roll with a +2, since you know where you're looking now, you might be able to spot them better.
Both of us or no?
Yeah, both of you.
Okay.
+2. Dom, what form are you in? Half?
Full wolf.
Full wolf? Okay, so that would put you perception 12 at 14. So that's a pass. So you can
my
see them.
perception is a 12, and I
You're-
rolled 12.
You're good then. So you can both see them.
Can I distinguish what it is?
Yes, you can tell they are elves.
Okay, since I have an attractive voice now, can I yell to them and say, "Hey, brethren"?
Yes.
I haven't thought about it yet. So I yell to them, "Hey, you! Do I know you? How about you stop shooting at us?"
Roll versus diplomacy.
Sorry about that.
Bonus on that.
Oh man, sorry guys.
Uh,
I probably went down the wrong hole.
I'll have to check. I don't know what my diplomacy is.
if you don't have diplomacy at a skill, I'm gonna pull up the default for you.
Because of voice, I have that. I get +2 on voice, I think.
Well, first we'll roll diplomacy, and if you don't have a point in it, it'll be a 5. So it doesn't work, but on the bright side, you don't get any negatives to your reaction roll. So now you can make a reaction roll. You get a +2 to it. So give me another 3d6 roll. Higher is better in this case.
Of course it is.
You would tell him that when he rolls low.
Alright, let me pull out my reaction table. Alright. 10 to 12. Let's see. Alright. So they're gonna continue to shoot you.
But they were never shooting at me in the first place.
They'll be you'll get yours, don't worry.
They were shooting at him. That's really far for them to shoot.
It's the same distance to me as it is to you, almost.
Arrows
Almost.
go really far, okay?
Alright.
You know
Tom, what do you want to
too.
do?
Since I'm in the trees, can they see me or no?
If you can roll a stealth check, and it'll be
Okay.
versus their perception. That's not.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, they see you.
Well, I howl really, really loud.
Okay.
Almost not like an intimidating one, but like a
Rack.
yeah, like no, like a cry is in like no.
Okay.
But it comes out.
Okay. They all look towards the sound of the wolf crying into the sky.
I do it again.
Oh, so yeah, I get +2 to voice for diplomacy, fast talk, mimicry, performance, politics. Yeah, got
Oh,
it.
my bad. Okay. Either way, though, the roll was target
And then
was
I get
five.
+2 on
So
any reaction roll.
yeah. So your target number would have been let's see, 5, 7.
I think I need to re-roll now that I know this new information.
Well, no, because you got a 15 and 10. Chill.
Yeah, it would have made a difference.
I know that.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead and go back to Star.
All right, so I reach out to the three of them as I'm flying away and ask them why they're shooting at me.
The one nearest to you shouts out, "You are the symbol of the king of men and dwarves."
And I yell out, "I'm a freaking elf."
Uh,
One of the other elves shout out, "You travel with the," shouts out, "You travel with those who would enslave us."
None of us are men and are dwarves, so what do you mean?
Well, the other two.
You are a symbol of men and dwarves. Or at least that's how they view it.
I howl once more, but now with a growl at the end.
Can I ask them again why they're shooting at me?
Sure.
Just yet, then.
Yeah, but I feel like elf
What do you
lives
wanna-
matter.
Go ahead and what do you want to say?
Elf lives matter.
One of them shouts out across the other side from the other side of the river. "Do not tell me you did not travel with dwarves last night."
I'm being held against my will.
Then we will free you.
Yes.
But only if you have a mage.
To which then I shapeshift out of my wolf form, drop my clothes.
Oh my god, of course.
Every time.
Every time.
And I step to the edge of the water and dip my feet in and gracefully say
Hey, boys.
well, no, it's okay, hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to say this.
Like what you see?
Would you really kill a beautiful lady and her companions?
All right. Wait a second. 6.
Cause that's sex appeal right there, okay? I'm just saying.
You rolled a 5-3-3, but it says a 1-6-3.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wait, what?
I've noticed that the dice have been wrong on screen a few times.
You're right.
Okay.
I really got an 8 that last time.
No.
Huh. That's interesting. Okay, sorry, that's distracting. Okay, the elf nearest to the shore, this one, drops to his knees. The other two flee.
And I yell, "See you soon."
All right.
Oh.
You can see that he's muttering something under his breath.
In panic or in fear?
Or awe.
A little all the above.
I say again, don't be alarmed. We didn't have intentions of hurting you.
You can hear him say something in Elvish about druids. And Miller, you can translate.
I can.
Yes, which means that what he said was, "Can it be true? The druids have returned."
Can I use perception to figure out if that's a good thing or a bad thing? Can I tell?
You could do not history, but just give me a 3d6 roll versus your intelligence. It's going to be a roll based on like lore and stuff like that, like mythology.
Okay.
While your knowledge of elven lore is a bit rusty, since you've spent so much time with a dwarf wizard,
I think my
you
language
do.
sound gives me a plus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Listen.
Sorry.
What you do know is that there is a prophecy of the elves that they will be freed from slavery upon the return of the druids.
What he said.
Are you telling me the whole thing, or
Yeah, I'm telling you guys both the whole.
The prophecy and everything.
okay?
Yep.
Then I'd look at him and I ask him, "Well, do you know if the guy that we saw in the tomb was also an elf or used to be an elf?"
Do you think he would know who the guy in the tomb was?
I don't know. Maybe he can recognize better than I can. I'm just a dragon.
Miller, your memory serves to remind you that that was a human that was in the tomb reviving the other druid.
Yes, I was a human.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So then
We don't like to get involved in this stuff, you know.
I say across the river, I say, to where do you get this prophecy? Would you be willing to show us?
It is a prophecy that all elves are told from a young age by their breast mother. And then with that, he gets up off of his knees, standing.
I think he cut out at standing.
Well, as a warning to the rest of your brethren, if you see an elf, a dragon, and a druid traveling together, please give us no harm.
And on top of that, I say, did you see those two dwarfs?
Oh, I'd tell Elrond Ed only. You should tell him that they were traveling with us for reasons that we were trying to take them, or we had them as some kind of prisoners or something for us. They need to be brought back to.
And I yell to him, they're part of my captors.
Give me a fast talk roll.
Captors or captives?
Captors. I already told them I'm being held captive.
As I saved your bacon, saying that you were my companions.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh, yeah, this could go.
I tell him, okay, fine. We really are. We're with them. He's not with me. They're with them, but I'm with them. Yeah. I'm really understand.
I don't think.
Good deal.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, because 15 was bad, so I assumed this was good.
He
Plus,
shakes his head, looks across the river, and says, "I'm sorry, but they're long gone. They're far from here.
So whatever do you
what does he
mean?
mean by that?
Our mage used gate magic to transport them.
Can you tell us where they are? I've reached out to everybody.
I do not know. They did not tell me where we would take them."
Bring me to him. With safe passage for both my companions. Now.
I don't know if I could. I am not the mage that transported them. And he's already gone.
I think
Traveled through the gate with them.
Oh, I was gonna say I think what I meant was that
What does this mage look like?
the character brings me to the mage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, like he says, the mage has already traveled through the gate.
What does this mage look like?
This mage was an elf like me. Long
Gotta
blonde
be a
hair.
little more specific.
Long blonde hair, tall, face slim, but not much muscle.
Based on his description, do I recognize anything about that, or is that just in generic for me?
No, that's pretty generic, but except for the slim lack of muscle.
As all mage squishies are.
I giggle. The smoke comes up.
I believe he might have taken them to the kingdom of Dreer, but of that I'm not sure.
What would lead you to believe this?
Give me a diplomacy check,
Oh, jeez.
or something that would convince him to tell you.
Druid check.
The druid
Right.
check.
Come
Yes,
on.
I
Detect lies, which I didn't.
no. You believe he's telling the truth?
I guess we're gonna have to go on his word.
Where did he say we were taking them again?
I don't remember. Yeah, what was that?
He said that he thought they might have been taken to the kingdom of Dreer. Do you want me to pull up the map again real quick?
I just pulled the map up.
Is that how you spell it? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
To say if y'all want, I can pull up the map for everybody else that's in stream.
Is it like stupid far?
Oh, of course.
Yes, it's extremely fucking
Course.
far.
Of course it is.
All right.
You're gonna come
As
with us.
okay. I was gonna say, as a player, I'm done with him.
Okay, I say he's coming with us.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
The elf draws his bow and says, "I will not. My brother needs me."
Okay, see you later.
Well, then how
Okay.
about y'all all come with us?
No, I am needed here. We will free more of our elves.
As an elf to another elf, I
Mhm.
think you can get more out of our travels together.
I'm sorry, but I must decline your offer.
I will fast.
I whispered to Elrond.
Can I stay with you guys?
Oh my God! Shut up. Wait.
Go ahead.
I whispered to Elrond. You should tell them that we're on our trek and journey to rescue elves on the way as well. We hear screams through the forest and on our travels.
Am I telling him that?
No, well, I'm basically telling you that in order to convince him to come with us, that's probably a good idea.
If you really wanted to come.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't tell him any of that.
All right.
All right, with that, he runs off into the woods.
I don't think we should do that because God forbid something happens to him. We don't want the elves against us as well.
Just everybody
Just
hates you.
saying.
Because they weren't against us in the first place if I didn't step
Well,
out.
I mean, they shouldn't. I'm an elf. We just need to use that card, okay?
Wait, who has cards? I want to play cards.
Okay, so can we start walking back to the camp, please?
So-
Let's say how long was the whole process?
16 hours.
Oh my God, yours like fucking forever.
Yeah, it really is.
16-hour walk. Ugh.
Hashtag
All right.
don't care about the NPCs.
Wait, where are we going?
Okay, there's Dreer Fortress. That's where we got to go. This is the Kingdom of Dreer down here.
Yes, we have to go to Kilma for reasons why I don't remember.
Well,
We needed to go to
your first
there,
objective
Dragon's
was to
Reach.
go to Dragon's Reach.
Was to get a
Where's
what?
Dragon's Reach?
Over here.
There.
Oh my God.
Wait, that's the complete other direction.
Yeah, and we are right here.
We're gonna spend
Well,
more time walking.
Well, in Kilma, some
See you next week.
Your mic's cutting in and out your Discord. What was that?
Oh, in Kilma, I was supposed to get some magical armor.
Yeah.
That's why we were going there. But
Hello?
Where's Kelma?
Hello.
I don't even see it anymore.
Kilma's this one.
We're just about to walk into Kilma.
I see Dreer Watch and Fort Deer.
Do you see now?
Oh, now I see it, but how come it wasn't on the other map?
It is.
It was. Look in the
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, up there, because our character is all the way down there in Fort
No,
Deer.
Well-
our characters. Well, this is two
Oh,
maps. He has a
never mind,
zoomed in
never mind.
version of it.
Yeah, this is like zoomed in.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Completely missed that.
It's all good.
Because it looked like you were moving the map with the character, so I thought it was.
I'm moving the character.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Well, we got to finish on to Kilma before we can really do much of anything else. So
Yep.
let's keep heading on for now.
Okay. You travel the next day without much happening. However, along the way, you see that some of the houses along the roads and some of the farms have been burned to the ground completely.
Elrond, is there a way for you to hide that you're an elf? Because it doesn't look like things are going very well around here.
Is there a way for you to hide that you're a dragon?
Yeah, sure. I can be put in a bag and you can carry me.
Without manual labor?
Is there a way to do it with manual labor for you?
In that case, no.
Alrighty.
I cannot conceal my true identity.
You conceal your
Don't
ear.
ask me again. We've been through enough, okay?
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Let's see if this works. Camouflage.
Okay.
Can I place camouflage on him?
That would actually. What do you mean by camouflage? Like, can you be more specific exactly what you want to do?
Or do I have to do like dress up?
I mean, I could use. I
It'd
could
be
use
more
my
like
cloak.
makeup, I believe, with the skill.
Never mind.
I could use my cloak to. I mean, I should be able to use my cloak to hide.
I was gonna just like hide his ears and make his eyes a bit rounder.
Oh, yeah, it's completely doable. Skill level would be an 8
Oh,
because it's IQ -4. Or actually, you know what? Disguise would probably be the better one. You have that.
it do- No.
No. However, disguise is harder. Your skill level would be a 7.
Let me try it just to roll. Damn it!
That's perfect, isn't it?
No, I
No.
need
Needs
a
a
7.
7.
So
I just. But
your disguise is good enough to prevent anybody from noticing that he's an elf from a distance, but any up close scrutiny would reveal his true form or true nature. You're cutting out on me again, going all Robodom.
Yeah, Dom.
okay, that's fair.
What about you? I assume you want to hide who and what you are.
Me?
Yep.
No.
No?
No.
Does she look any different than a human? That's
It
often
depends what form is she in. Are you in, since
Well,
it's
she's
not
in a wolf
snowing
form, I
today.
assume she's not gonna look.
Well,
like a
she
wolf.
was in human last, so
Mm-hmm. So if we're in human form, you're good.
Let's say, is there more than that in the wolf?
we don't know yet.
The world shall never know.
Okay. So continuing down the road, you find a group of monks traveling in the opposite direction of you. They're wearing all black. And their faces are concealed behind masks. But each one carries a whip and continues to slash at the one in front of him.
I ask if anybody knows anything about these and know what they are or what they follow.
I think they're monks.
Yes, but why the whips? What's the clothing? Are they good? They're bad? I mean, what's the
Because whips and
semblance behind
chains
them?
excite them. I'm
Only
so
you.
Of course.
I apologize.
Don't I like
Oh, I know you did.
it?
Okay.
I don't think I would be the one to perform a check on this.
I mean, any one of you could perform a check.
I'll do it.
I can do a check, but it ain't gonna be plus to anything.
We can all do a check.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. I'll do one.
I think I know that they like whips.
I think Dom knows the most about this one.
Yeah.
And Dom's having internet problems. Her thing keeps.
I'm having some serious problems.
It's okay. So what you know is that they are the religious order in Kilma. They worship old ancient gods, including druids, but they do so in a way that it most consider grotesque. They mutilate themselves and each other, and they are frequently performing human sacrifices to the old gods, or elf sacrifices. Nope.
You said each. Wait. Hold on. I had to take a second to hear that. Did you say
Okay.
elf sacrifices?
Elf, human, yes.
A dwarf.
No, they don't sacrifice dwarves.
Of course not.
Dragons?
Not to your knowledge.
Damn.
Good enough for government
You don't know
work.
shit. Yeah, you don't know shit.
What about my
So say it again, I apologize.
Okay, so basically they are religious fanatics that worship the old gods, including the druids. However, they do so in a form that most consider grotesque or obscene. Mutilation and human sacrifices are the norm.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So I walk into Kilma.
all right.